It's 2000 hours local time for a look at our Panorama comprehensive events. Good evening, I'm Nermin Nazim. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Wednesday received the executive chairman of the International Financing Institution, Philip Uro, where they discussed the national Egyptian projects as well as the measures taken to improve the investment atmosphere and to increase Egypt's competitiveness. Presidential spokesman Ala Youssef said that during the meeting, President al-Sisi hailed the ongoing cooperation between Egypt and the institution, as well as its role in financing Egypt's developmental projects in collaboration with the private sector. The meeting also touched on the government's efforts to achieve sustainable development in line with Egypt's Vision 2030. President al-Sisi also received the Senegalese Minister of Education, Serang Mbe, who conveyed Senegal's president's condolences after the terrorist attack against the St. Peter Chapel, stressing his country's full support to Egypt. The minister is also the Senegalese president's special envoy, said that such terrorist attacks will never undermine Egypt's efforts in fighting terrorism. The visiting Senegalese top official handed President al-Sisi a message from President Macky Sall of Senegal that focused on bilateral ties and means of activating them. President al-Sisi hailed the Egyptian-Senegalese ties, describing them as historic and distinguished, stressing the importance of activating efforts regionally and internationally to combat terrorism. Foreign Ministry spokesman Ahmed Abu Zaid denounced on Wednesday reports issued by Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International following the terrorist attack on St. Peter Chapel. He said that the two organizations make use of the attack to support their biased stance motivated by political aims. He added that their stance only aims at achieving limited gains, disregarding the loss of innocent lives in terrorist attacks. He also said that these reports do not provide a good atmosphere for combating terrorism. The Grand Sheikh of Al-Azhar made a visit on Wednesday to St. Mark's Cathedral at Cairo's Al-Abbasiyya district. Ahmed al-Tayyib met with Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of St. Mark's Cathedral to extend to him condolences on the victims of a terrorist attack that rocked St. Peter's Chapel early this week. Earlier in the day, al-Tayyib chaired the Muslim Sages Council wrapping meeting, which was held in the Emirati capital, Abu Dhabi. A final communique by the Council announced launching an international project to spread the culture of dialogue between youth and clergymen. The Council also extended condolences to all the Egyptians over the victims of the latest terrorist attacks. The communique asserted that all the heavenly religions, Islamic teachings in particular, criminalize such terrorist acts. Prime Minister Sharif Ismail inaugurated on Wednesday the first national conference for Egyptian scientists abroad held in Hurghada. The two-day conference was organized by the Ministry of Immigration and Egyptian Expatriate Affairs. More than 27 Egyptian scientists participate in the conference. In his address to the conference entitled Egypt Can, Ismail praised the Egyptian people for their understanding for the difficult circumstances that face the country. He added the recent attacks on St. Peter's Chapel increase Egypt's determination to uproot terrorism. Delivering a speech at the conference, the Minister of State for Immigration and Egyptian Affairs Abroad, Nabila Makram, announced that an institution for Egyptian scientists living abroad will be created and chaired by veteran Dr. Magdi Yaqub. The institution will serve as an organ communicating scientists abroad with the ministries concerned with following up the recommendations made by the conference.